Hi everyone, welcome to this tutorial video on solving simultaneous equations. Now, whether you're preparing for an exam or you just need brushing up on algebra, I promise you this video will help you a great deal. Now, what exactly are simultaneous equations? Now, simultaneous equations are a set of equations that have multiple variables that are solved together to get common solutions. The word simultaneous itself means occurring or happening at the same time. And as humans, in our everyday lives, there are a lot of simultaneous actions that we actually do consciously or unconsciously. For instance, we can clap and sing at the same time. That is simultaneous. You get me? In our everyday lives, you can actually apply the knowledge of simultaneous equations. Now, there are various methods for solving simultaneous equations. And the very first one is the method of elimination or the elimination method. Now, the second one is the substitution method or the method of substitution. Now, the third one is the graphical method or method of graphics. Now, the fourth one is the Cramer's rule or the matrix method. Now, they look strange and all that. Don't worry, it will make sense in a moment. Let us start with elimination method. In normal terms, elimination means to eradicate or make something disappear completely. We are going to be applying the first method in solving this equation here. Now, this is an example of a simultaneous equations. This one is one that has just two variables. And what are the variables? The variables are x and y. The variables are what? X and y. So this is our first equation. Let's call it equation 1. This is our what? Equation 2. Now, if we want to apply elimination method to this, there are steps we have to follow. Now, the very first thing you have to do is to decide on which variable you want to eliminate. Like I said, we have two variables here. We have variable x or we have variable y. So you can pick either x or y. Anyone, it's fine. So in this question here, let me eliminate x. Now, to eliminate x in this equation, you need to make the coefficients of x equal in both equations. Now, if you check now, the coefficient of x in this first equation is 2, while the coefficient of x in this equation is just 1. So, to eliminate x, we need to make the coefficient of x equal in both equations. And how do you do that? Very, very easy. So now, in this first equation, we have the coefficient of x to be 2. And we have the coefficient of x here to be just 1. So to make them equal, you multiply this by the coefficient of x in the second equation. That will be times 1. And you multiply this with the coefficient of x in the first equation. That will be what? Times 2. So now, this one will multiply everything in this first equation, while this 2 will multiply everything in the second equation. So now, 1 times 2x gives 2x. Now, 1 times y gives y equals 1 times 5 gives just 5. In the second one, 2 times x gives 2x. And in the second one, 2 times 2y gives 4y equals 2 times 4. That gives just 8. Now you can see we've made them equal. Now we can eliminate. Now, like I said earlier, to eliminate means to make something disappear. But now in math terms, to eliminate means to make something 0. Now earlier we chose to eliminate x. Now looking at this now, what sign would make 2x and this 2x disappear? Plus or minus? Now, minus obviously. So we're going to be using minus to eliminate. Now let's check. So you now say your equation 1 minus equation 2. So that is this minus this. So now what is 2x minus 2x? That eliminates x. That gives 0. Does it not? Let me just write 0 here. Now, y minus plus 4y. That is minus 3y. Equals 5 minus 8. That gives minus 3. So we have minus 3y equals to minus 3. So we can easily say negative cancel negative. Divide both sides by 3. 3 cancels 3. So we have y equals to 3, 1, 3, 1. So y equals to what? 1. We have solved for one variable. Take note, we have two variables in the beginning of the question. We have x and y, and we solved for just y. So we need to find the values of both variables. So now, it is now easy. You've solved your work halfway. So the next thing you do is, just since you've gotten the value of one variable, you can easily substitute or put the value of this variable you've gotten inside any of the equations you have here. Now let's do that now. So we've gotten y to be equals to 1. So let's say you say put 1 for y in equation. Now let's say they can pick anywhere, you can pick either 1 or 2. So let's pick equation 1. Now, equation 1 states that our 2x plus y equals 5. Now take note, we have the value of y to be 1 already. So just put the value of y inside here, wherever you see y. So you have 2x plus 1 equals 5. So now, collect your like terms. So my 2x equals to 5 minus 1. So 1 will go over this side. So we have 2x equals to what? 4. So divide both sides by 2. So my x equals 4 divided by 2 is 2. So my x is equal to 2, while my y is equals to 1. We have solved this question. And if you want to check if you've solved the right thing, there's actually a way you can check. You can easily slot in the values you've gotten inside the equations to see if you get these values. What am I saying? Let's do that now. Equation 1 says 2x plus y equals 5. Now we know the value of x is 2 and the value of y is 1. So put the values of them in this question. So we have 2 open brackets, 2 plus, what is the value of y we've gotten? 1. What would that be equals to? Now 2 times 2 gives 4. 4 plus 1, that gives what? 5. So you are correct. Always make sure to check your answers after you've solved to know you've actually done the right thing.